Uh, Let me start with my proposal. It's Nandini. I'm an online student. For term project, I would like to propose a library management system. Uh, it's an efficient tool for modern libraries. Let's start with introduction. As part of it, we'll cover why it is needed. As I mentioned earlier, it's an essential and efficient tool for modern libraries. Um, in other words, we can mention it as an enterprise resource planning system. It helps to streamline the operations in the library. Also, it improves efficiency. It enhances the overall user experience. For librarian, it is the best way to maintain, organize, and handle countless books systematically. Eventually, we can automate all the library's activities completely. What the system does as part of this term project, what I'm going to cover is inventory tracking, which is part of efficient resource management. You're going to have a centralized database to track all the books. Um, as part of it, you're automating that lending and returning process. Uh, we will make the record who checked out the books, which means who lent the books, and if they have returned it in a specified duration, then there will be a overdue fee. Um, that fee need to be paid by the user who hasn't returned it on time. Uh, Also, it improves that user experience because um, patrons can easily search for the books available and how many books that are available, and they can check out the books, which means they can lend the book. So as it provides the self-checkout option, it reduces the wait times, thereby it increases the convenience. What are the modules will be covered as part of this term project? There is a feature to search the books, and obviously the authentication is needed to check out the books, which means to lend the book. And patrons can provide a rating for the respective books. Also, there is an option available to review the book. Um, they can open the discussion or feedback with the admin. Admin alone can read that. As I mentioned earlier, there is an overdue fee, which I will cover it if time permits. And there is an option to add the books, which can be done only by the administrator. Rest of the options are available, rest of the features are available for the users. Um, the next one, how you are going to convert these modules to operations? Almost the module itself define the operations explicitly. Search books. User can search through the books available in that library. Um, as of now, the what I planned is user can search by the book title, and um, anyone can view the books available in the library. Also, check out the books, which is the user can lend the book. Thereby, that book availability gets reduced, and that book will be bound to the respective user uh, till the user returns it. Patron can add the rating for the respective books as well as feature available to provide the review, and they can open the discussion, and that can be viewed only by the administrator. Administrator can add the books to the system. And let's see user roles and access control available for the system. There are two roles available in the system. One is the user. Um, User in turns we can define it as a registered user and the general guest user. And the next one is admin. And what are all the options can be availed by the user is search books, view the book detail, and they can lend the books through checkout option. They can provide the rating as well as the review. Also, there is an overdue fee. User need to pay it if the patron hasn't returned on time. Admin can add the books to the system. The next one is the use case diagram, which defines which roles can access which feature. Just a moment back, I mentioned user in turn, you're defining it as an unauthorized or guest user, authorized user. Guest users can search the books and they can view the books. And also, a guest user can register in the library through the register feature. Once they registered, if they log in using that registered user ID, then they are authorized user. They can also search the books, and only the authorized user can lend the book through checkout option. They can provide the rating for the book. They can provide review for the book. Also, they can open discussion for admin. Administrator has a complete view of the entire system. In addition to the feature available for the user, administrator can add books to the system. And as it is an individual project, myself a team leader and myself a team member, just I split out the task which I'm planning to complete it on the day specified here. DB design and the layout, homepage, search books should be completed on 10/7. View book details, that feature I'm planning to complete it on 10/16. Authentication and checkout books, I'm planning to complete it by the end of this month. Rating and review, probably by 11/14. Add books option by 11/28. AWS deployment and overdue fee. As I mentioned earlier, this pay overdue will be covered based on the timeline I have. So I'm planning to include it, and it should be done before the project completion, which is December 10th. The technology stack which I planned is for the front end, it's React, back end or service layer, it's a Java Spring Boot. For DB, it's Postgres. Um, thank you. I'm going to post that recording at the YouTube. Thank you.